everyone, Yuan here. In our previous discussions, we talked about nitrogen use efficiency and how this season is forcing growers to rethink nitrogen decisions. Today, we're going one step further. We're going to unpack what the trial data is actually showing across WA and how that ties into the WellChem systems approach.
Yeah, mate, and this is an important part because it's the one thing to talk about nitrogen use efficiency, but when you start seeing the same pattern emerges across sites, that's when it becomes real.
Let's start there. Can we actually measure nitrogen use efficiency improvements?
Yeah, it's actually measurable, and one of the clearest examples is the Wannamol trial. Same fertilizer program, same amount of NPK applied, but when the biological system was added, Recruit and Bioteam, we saw a massive increase in available nutrients in the rhizosphere. Not added nutrients, just more available. Take into account that the interface between applied nutrition and your plant is actually the rhizosphere. That's where the focus should be.
Exactly. In that trial, nitrate, ammonium, phosphorus, and potassium, and not even talking about the trace elements, all increased significantly at the root interface, purely through improved cycling.
And that's the key. You didn't apply more, you just made what was there more efficient, working better, ensuring that applied nutrition ends up where it should be, and that's inside the plant, driving that system effectively.
Big question. Can biology replace nitrogen?
Now, I think that's important to say. Biology does not replace applied nitrogen, but it changes how efficiently nitrogen is utilized. The Mangla trials show this really well. You had a conventional system against the biological system, the same nitrogen range, but the biological system shifted the response curve significantly.
Yes, that was quite interesting. I'm still baffled with the results. We literally looked at a yield increase rapidly up to 100 kgs applied nitrogen per hectare. Then it started to plateau out. But with the biology, you got higher yield at lower nitrogen rates.
That's the big one for growers. You're not pushing more nitrogen, you're getting more out of your applied nitrogen, and that's the key thing here. Your applied nitrogen works a lot better with the support of the biological system.
Okay, so what does this mean financially?
ROI side is actually pretty clear. It's the same system. You had about 300 kilos yield increase on a hectare, which equated to about $90 a hectare return. And the system cost was about $30, $30 a hectare.
Exactly. That was roughly a 2-to-1 return on investment. A 2-to-1 return on investment purely from improved efficiency.
And importantly, that's not from adding more nitrogen. That's from making nitrogen work better. And also keep in mind, reducing the risk of over application of nitrogen early in the piece, where this can lead directly to more disease issues in the crop. So it's really important to look into this bigger picture.
So, given that, let's talk nitrogen behavior. What changes?
The Humate 450 trial at Manglenap shows this perfectly. After a 100 millimeter rainfall event, which normally pushes nitrogen through the profile. The treated strips had higher nitrate and much higher calcium. So the nitrogen stayed in the root zone.
Exactly. That was very interesting given the 100 mils of rainfall on a gravel soil with much higher infiltration rate. The nitrate increased by 36% and the calcium was much higher, like more than 100% in the root zone, which is interesting to see the link between not only nitrate, but all the other cations on the exchange sites.
That's huge, mate. It's really significant because that's exactly where nitrogen normally gets lost. So what you're doing with the Humate 450 is essentially holding nitrogen in place.
Bring it to now. In 2026, with everything that's happening in the world with fertilizer supplies and everything that happened just before seeding, what does this mean for in-season nitrogen application?
Well, this is where the N-Support product fits perfectly. Designed for in-season application, you don't want nitrogen that spikes and disappears. With N-Support, you're combining three things. Ammonium sulfate, a more stable nitrogen in the ammonium form. Humate 450 holds it in the soil. AminoMaster helps the plant actually use it. So instead of spikes and losses, you get stability and improved uptake.
Exactly. So you're improving retention, which is normally a problem in season for WA farmers. You're improving the synchronization and the metabolic conversion of the applied nitrogen. All of that directly improves nitrogen use efficiency.
Yeah, that's what growers need right now in this type of season. Something that works not just at seeding time, but continues right into the season.
So, Bert, a final one. What happens under stress?
This is where it actually matters more. The Jaramanga trial is a perfect example. Waterlogged barley, so nitrogen uptake is compromised. Now, normally, you just add more nitrogen, but instead, they reduced nitrogen and added AminoMaster. And what happened?
Yes, higher protein with half the nitrogen applied. So, literally half the actual nitrogen applied at flag leaf.
And that's the key. The environmental benefit here is massive. Less leaching, less nitrogen applied, less losses. Efficiency is doubled, not because of more nitrogen, but because the plant could actually use what was applied.
And so, across all the trials, the pattern is clear. You know, biology improves nutrient access, which is the key fundamental of the world and how the world works. Humates improve retention. The amino acids improve utilization. The systems approach outperforms standalone inputs. And the result is that nitrogen use efficiency, not just the nitrogen rate, drives profitability. So nitrogen use efficiency, not nitrogen rate, drives profitability. If you look at literally the current bodies, the research bodies and the governing bodies of the grain industry, you've got a 50% to a 60% use efficiency for your liquid nitrogen, liquid urea ammonium nitrate products, 50 to 60% use efficiency. By looking at just increasing your nitrogen use efficiency, you don't have to apply more fertilizer. You literally just can make your current fertilizer work more for you.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest shift. It's not about chasing more nitrogen. It's about making nitrogen work properly. And when you look at the data, that's exactly what these systems are doing.
Bert, I think in a short summary, just explain again, given what we have just shown, what is the main thing that farmers that is concerned that they don't have all their nitrogen this year? What can you tell them to give them peace of mind to consider looking at the Welcome Systems approach for their nitrogen use efficiency this year, instead of feeling, okay, I've got 30% less nitrogen, I've got a problem? What would you tell a farmer? What should he do before getting anxious about having to apply more nitrogen, given that he now have proof that we can increase what he have to increase that nitrogen use efficiency?
Well, if you look at the numbers out of these trials, Sean, it's pretty clear. And we've done it in the past for many years. Reducing nitrogen applications is not the focus. It's making the nitrogen work better at lower rates. So you use your nitrogen, you combine it with your liquid humate 450, you make sure your biology is in the soil to assist bioteam and the recruit. And then, of course, your amino master applications. And this combination of the system gives you the support that's lacking out there to make the right connection between applied fertilizer and growth. Your interface, like we've said earlier, is the biology, the rhizosphere. You've got to fix that. And in that rhizosphere as well, with the assistance of the liquid humate 450, which is absolutely effective to hold the nitrogen in the zone, we achieve those successes.
Yeah, and I think, Bert, to finish off the conversation, if you're looking for in-season application, really have a look at Support N. And if you can just give us a comment on the streamer applied Support N of the ammonium sulfate with the humate 450 and the amino master, that specific blend that we do the Support N, for mixing in with their current Flexi N for in-season. If you can finish off with a comment on the Support N, and I think it is worth having that conversation.
Well, Johan, it's a pretty easy solution, really. Having your Support N available right at your Flexi N tank, it's very easy to blend the two in when you fill your boom. And of course, you're going to get that efficiency. So why wouldn't you do it? It's a no-brainer, in my opinion. Farmers need that product there, not in a season like this only, but in general. That's the way forward to make your nitrogen more efficient. Have your Support N handy next to your Flexi N tanks, and you just mix it in as you fill up with Flexi N, and go out and stream it out on your fields, and you will get the better efficiency.
Perfect. Thanks, Bert. So, yeah, hopefully we have had some thought-provoking moments in the podcast for farmers to make contact with us. Leave a comment if you're looking at us on social media, leave a comment or go to our website www.welcome.com.au, and we will definitely take it on into the next podcast again. Thanks, Bert.
Thanks, Johan. It was a good discussion, and hopefully we can help a few farmers through the season. A challenging one for that, but I don't think there's any reason for concern. We can definitely assist them to get an excellent result with what they've got available.
Perfect. Thanks, Bert. Talk again.